Well, when we fight, we win is Kamala Harris's campaign slogan, right? But we prefer a candidate who will fight, fight, fight. We have such a candidate in the former president, Donald Trump. When Harris fights, we lose because her fights involve attacking up personally and undermining the Constitution. After 3.5 years of ineptitude and incompetence, most of us have had enough. We've had enough of the anti-democratic politics of the Democrat Party. We've had enough of the politics of personal destruction. We've had enough of politicians who are all but sanctioning attempts to destroy a fellow citizen, President Trump, because of his politics. We're not going to debate these things, nor will President Trump. About freedom from harm or freedom in general, about the right of President Trump to be free of those who seek to harm him, or our right to exercise our freedoms under law, the debate really is over. There's nothing to debate here. President Trump won this debate long ago. Kamala Harris can debate why she is behind in the polls. She can debate why Democrats do not trust her or why independents do not intend to vote for her. After President Trump wins this election, she can debate whether she should have run in the first place, and Democrats can scream about, well, whatever it is they're screaming about every single day. And now, of course, they're screaming for another debate. Now, why do you think that is? I can tell you, not because the internal polls are looking great for the blue team. In fact, Kamala Harris came out and said it's time for another debate, right? Time for another debate. And yet, the national polls, I've got it right here, Real Clear Politics, the national polls indicate, according to CBS and NBC News, there's no need for Kamala Harris to have another debate. She's up by 5 points, said NBC News just yesterday. And the day before that, CBS News says she's +4. She's not, of course, because if she were, she'd have no interest in a debate at all, which is the reason originally she stonewalled on a debate. Thought they were doing well. All that money was flowing in, still is. Piles of money coming in, 3-1 over the Republicans, sometimes 4-1. But the internal polling tells them something different, which is why she's saying, hey, we'll go back to CNN for another debate. And Donald Trump says, you know what? He said there's no need for another debate. Let's start with that debate. In fact, Donald Trump talks about it right here. Listen.
Kamala and her group have seen what's happening to their campaign, and it's not going well for them. And they would like, just announced a little while ago as I was coming off the plane, they would like to do another debate. Although, good entertainment value. A lot of people say, oh, do it, it's great entertainment. I've already done 2. One with Crooked Joe Biden at CNN, and the other one with Kamala on ABC. CNN was very fair, I thought. Joe was driven out of the race. It was a coup, by the way, but he was driven out of the race. And they've been widely criticized by the radical left lunatics for all of the fairness. They were very fair. In other words, they won't be fair again because they took a lot of abuse from the radical left. ABC was 3-on-1, but I was given credit for having done a very, very good job. I appreciate that. We did a great job. It was 3-on-1. The problem with another debate is that it's just too late. Voting has already started. She's had her chance to do it with Fox. You know, Fox invited us on, and I waited, and they turned it down. But now she wants to do a debate right before the election with CNN because she's losing badly. You know, it's like a fighter. She sees the pulse. She sees what's happening. She's losing badly, but it's like a fighter who goes into the ring and gets knocked out. The first thing he says is, I want a rematch. I want a rematch.
Of course you want a rematch. So there it is. And he's not wrong. If, for example, Harris was winning by 5 points nationally, there'd be no concern here. But there is. You see, in 2020, Joe Biden was leading, that we are told, by more than 7 points. He didn't win by nearly that much. Leading by 7 points. He won the election by 44,000 votes spread over 3 states. Wisconsin, Georgia, and Arizona. 44,000 votes spread over 3 states. And did he win Georgia and Arizona? Wisconsin? Don't know. May never know. There'll be no debate. Meanwhile, I want to clear up a fallacy here. Democrats keep making baseless claims that Georgia law somehow prevented a woman there, Amber Thurman, from getting a proper DNC in a timely fashion. And they say it killed her. They're dishonestly connecting this to the abortion debate. It's not true. Here's a board-certified doctor, OBGYN, correcting the record. Listen to this.
So this morning, I read a piece in ProPublica. The title is Abortion Bans Have Delayed Emergency Medical Care. In Georgia, experts say this mother's death was preventable. I'm Dr. Susan Bain. I'm a board-certified obstetrician and gynecologist. And I'm sad. I'm mad. I'm mad because this woman didn't have to die. This woman did not die because, as this journalist reports, that a DNC procedure, which is a minor surgical procedure, couldn't have been done on this woman. Based on the timeline and her symptoms, she should have had it done as soon as she could get to the hospital. It was medical negligence. Had nothing to do with any sort of law in Georgia or elsewhere, because all 50 states you can do a DNC. What's also negligence is the reporting I'm seeing over and over. You're harming women. You're scaring them to seek care. Stop it.
Stop it. It's not true what's being reported, is what she's saying quite clearly. You're being lied to quite clearly. Of course, we knew that. It was medical negligence, not some law in Georgia. Medical negligence. Welcome to it as we begin a brand new week here on the Steve Gruber Show. I'm glad you're here for the conversation. I'll be right back.